Did you know that many impulse purchases are not driven by genuine need, but by temporary states like thirst, fatigue, or stress? Yet many people mistake those signals for wanting something new. Your brain is constantly responding to internal signals, and when those signals are misinterpreted, they often lead to unnecessary spending. So, by introducing a simple pause before we buy anything, you can separate real decisions from reactive ones and cut down on impulsive spending that you later regret. Welcome back to my Daily Wins podcast. How many things have you bought that you didn't actually need? Not because they were bad, but because they were impulsive purchases. Because for most people, spending isn't always logical, it's emotional. And today's daily win is water before wallet. Drink one glass of water before you make any purchase. Because sometimes what feels like a want is something else entirely. And this is interesting because most impulse purchases don't actually come from wanting the item, they come from the state that you are in. Maybe it's a state of feeling tired, maybe it's stress, maybe it's dehydration, maybe you're just bored. And in those moments, your brain looks for relief, something new, something rewarding, something that gives it a quick dopamine hit. So you scroll, or you browse, or you click, and it feels like a decision, but it isn't. It's a reaction. Most impulse purchases happen because of tiredness, or thirst, or stress, not because you actually want the item. And once you understand that, you can start to see your behavior completely differently. For example, if I was to frame it another way, I could argue it would seem so simple. What if I asked you, would you rather spend money based on clear decisions or momentary feelings? What if I asked you, would you rather choose what actually adds value to your life or what feels good for just a few seconds? If I asked you, would you rather pause and think or react and regret? What would your answer to those questions be? Because most bad spending decisions don't feel bad in the moment. In fact, they feel good in the moment, and that is precisely the trap. The simple fact is that many purchasing decisions are emotionally driven rather than logical. Did you know that dehydration can affect your mood and your decision making? It can also be the cause of fatigue, which can increase impulsive behavior. It can also be the cause of stress, which can increase the desire for quick rewards. It can also cause you to search for dopamine, which drives short term decision making. Pausing, on the other hand, can help reduce impulsive actions. Small interruptions can reset your thought patterns, and hydration can support much clearer thinking. The fact is, most impulse purchases lose appeal so quickly anyway, and a simple ritual like water before wallet can significantly improve decision quality. Being frank, your decisions improve when your state improves. And it could not be more simple to try out. Before you buy anything, just pause. Drink a glass of water. That is it. No rules, no restrictions, just one pause. Because drinking a glass of water before buying anything presses pause on your craving brain and reactivates your logical brain. It hydrates your body, it lowers dopamine spikes, and it gives you a minute to rethink the purchase. You're not stopping yourself from buying it, you're just creating space to decide properly and to confirm that it is a purchase out of intention, not out of impulse. And when you start doing it and you make less impulsive purchases, you'll find that you have more money saved, more intentional spending habits, more control over your finances. And at the same time, hydration improves your energy, and better energy further improves decision making. So, this one small habit improves both your financial behavior and your physical state. And then, if we think even further into the future and think about what future you might look like, we can see either you have your spending under greater control, with more savings in the bank, with more intentional decisions being made, rather than a version of you where nothing is changing. Same impulsive purchases, same patterns, same outcomes, same regrets. With a daily win like this, we can have the same income but experience enormously different results in terms of our finances. And the difference can lie in a single glass of water. A glass of water that enabled you to pause before spending, to clear your thinking, to improve your decisions, to reduce your spending, to increase your awareness, and over time, transform your financial habits. One small interruption for a completely different trajectory. And then when we think about the bigger picture and our all cause mortality, here is the connection. Chronic stress and poor decision patterns are linked to financial pressure, to mental strain, to poor sleep, and long term health decline. So when you reduce impulsive behavior, you reduce unnecessary pressure. You create margin, and margin improves both your mental and physical health because better decisions lead to better outcomes. From a health perspective, it improves your hydration and it reduces stress driven behaviors. From a wealth perspective, it reduces impulsive spending and increases financial control. And from a happiness perspective, it creates clarity, confidence, and a sense of control over your choices. But let's play devil's advocate for a second. Let's challenge the social norm because most people don't pause before they buy. They'll say, it's only small, I can afford it, I'll just get it now, I deserve a treat, life's for living. And before we go any further, let's acknowledge that we do live in a world that is designed for instant decisions. One click buying, fast checkouts, constant offers. So not pausing is completely normal. And when you introduce a pause, it can feel unnecessary and uncomfortable. It can feel annoying. It can feel like you're moving from the comfort to the discomfort. But that is completely understandable. The main message here is that it's not about restricting yourself. It's not about saying no to everything. It's just about creating a moment. Because here's the reality, you can still buy every single thing that you want. You can still enjoy your life. You can still spend your money. We're just adding one step to help confirm that it is a purchase being made intentionally, not impulsively. One glass of water. That's it. 99.9% of your day can stay the same. You can even still buy everything you had planned on buying anyway. We're just adjusting 0.1% of your day by introducing the all important pause because that 0.1% can change your decisions and your decisions shape your life. I end each episode by asking you a question that you can answer in the comments below. Today's question is this: the next time you're about to buy something, could you pause and drink a glass of water first to see if you still want it? Have a think about it. Let me know what springs to mind in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Big love, Big Daddy.